goodness, Mr. Roboto Gozaimasu. Guys, I wanted to do a video today on something I never thought, to be honest, I'd be making a video on. And when I first started watching YouTube about 12, 13 years ago, there was, I remember Niga Higa was the first one, I believe, to 1 million subscribers. Don't quote me on that. And then PewDiePie came up and overtook him. And 1 million subscribers at the time for Niga Higa was holy shit, How to Be Ninja was one of his famous videos. Go watch it, YouTube classic. And I remember I uploaded a Sims 2 video at the time, and it got 100,000 views. And because I didn't write a proper disclaimer or some bizarre reason, they just deleted the video altogether. This was the YouTube at the time, and I remember Niga Higa making 6 and eventually 7 figures. Was everyone was like, holy cow, it was a big deal at the time. And I grew up on a cusp of technology just starting to come out when I was in 6th grade. The first games they had was RuneScape on the computer, and then I went on to play WoW and League and other games. Yes, I was a big gamer in high school and somewhat of college. College is kind of where I went through the whole party phase I talk about in my other videos. But this mixed with me getting into customer service and really understanding, and I was always very observant. So when I got my first job as a bagger pushing in carts in Arizona, the desert, where it's 115 outside, where they made us wear pants, I was very observant though of how the cashiers would talk to their customers, and then eventually I became a cashier, and then eventually I got into sales, went through the corporate gauntlet of sales, working 30 jobs, until I get to where I'm at now as a nonprofit owner. But when I was in college, this mixture of understanding computers and, having a very high EQ or emotional intelligence from customer service combined together, where in college I was, graduating as an all honors or getting ready with my my 2-year degree. It took me 3 years, but I was getting ready to graduate, and at the time another friend of mine that I had met through college introduced me to a young man that owned an automotive shop. Entrepreneurial guy, he rented out properties to people that were in need and struggling, and he also ran an automotive shop in his backyard. And I said, hey, look, Igor, if I can market for you, I can online advertise. And I marketed and took that him and his partner in the backyard that had been operating for 4 years to, in less than 6 months, to an actual automotive shop with 4 full-time mechanics and himself, a customer service rep too. And this was right when Facebook advertising and online advertising was starting to become popular. I went to Mexico as a consultant. When I was consulting at the time, I went to Mexico and I was getting offers to consult in Mexico. Most people didn't believe them when I told them all the marketing accomplishments I had achieved in the United States or the States. And I never thought I would be making this, and I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying this to build some credibility and some, legitimacy before I start, diving into this topic. And like I said, I never thought I would make a video like this, and it's very sad that I do. And when I first started my self-help journey, I watched, fitness people come up. Brandon Carter only had 1,500 subscribers. Elliot Holst at the time when I got on board only had about 50,000. I remember Bob Proctor only had about 100,000, 20,000. I remember Ty Lopez only had a couple 100,000, Tony Robbins didn't even have a YouTube account at the time. And now there's thousands of self-help gurus coming up. And I totally get it. A lot of young people that are graduating from high school, just like myself when I graduated, I had no idea who the fuck I was on the inside. And I don't censor these videos. I prefer to, say it how it is. Just like I'm talking to my friends, behind the scenes, I'm going to talk to you the same way. I don't censor my shit. So, if that's too much for all of you politically correct people, or if I offend your dogma mask, this isn't the video for you. Now, I talk about it in all my videos. We are energy. The physical body and physical realm is an illusion, right? Because when you truly embrace and truly love yourself from within, and you understand that everything is energy, right? The trees, the animals all vibrate on 528 hertz. This is quantum physics that I've studied my whole life. And we are energy ourselves, being the highest form of creation in life that there is. And we direct it all with our minds. It's why you stare at the back of somebody's head, without even touching them, that energy that's directed by what? Our minds is going to get them to turn around. Sometimes when I'm driving on the freeway, I stare at someone's car, without even, being close to the car, and they swerve. That's the power of the mind directing energy. I go to sleep at night, sometimes I text somebody, and the next morning, guess what? They text me back, And this is the mind. And our subconscious mind, I talk about it in other videos. You can go watch it, 50 to 60,000 thoughts a day. And it's a very beautiful thing that you understand everything is energy. Energy is flowing, and it's our mind and our thoughts that direct this. If you cannot master your emotions or your energy, hey, Chibi-san! Then you will not go anywhere in life. It's that simple. And for a while in college, before I had truly discovered myself, I thought I was just so smart. I even watched all these videos by these self-help gurus. Like I said, only a handful at the time. And now I don't watch any of them because, I see it's all about this. But at the time, man, I knew how the imagination worked. I knew how our mind worked, higher faculties. I was very manipulative at the time in college. And I thought I was just so clever. I thought I could cheat the system, to say the least. And what happened, I talk about it when I was in a forest and I had 4 mouths to feed. And I was at rock bottom because finally all of the energy that I had put out, just like a magnet, and this is how the law of vibration works, it all came back to me, of course, right? You put energy out with your mind and your actions. And all of those actions and, thoughts that you send out, it all comes back to you. Because what did we just discuss? We're energy, right? Energy is flowing through all of life. And whatever you send out, you may try to outsmart it, but it's going to come back to you in the long run, no matter what. It's why you don't see a lot of old criminals walking around. And how does this happen? The Patriots owner was caught sleeping around with a bunch of whores and prostitutes. How does this happen? It doesn't matter. You will be busted in the end. This is how you cannot defile the laws of the universe that have existed for thousands of years, and why the world is still standing here despite all of the psychopathic dictators that we've had and psychopaths for thousands of years. Guess what? Life has still evolved. And I get passionate about this, guys, because it's life. We are life. And that's the law of polarity and rhythm. Things go down, but they go back up even stronger. Life goes down, but it grows back stronger. An entire sea community can be destroyed, but it grows back stronger through the vibration of life. And go watch my video on the 12 laws of the universe, right? Albert Einstein really studied the science of life, or the universe. It's what I've studied my entire life. And the 12 universal laws state that whatever you put out, it's spiritual common sense, guys. The energy is going to come back to you. When we die, we still let off a heat signature. That's how much energy is coming through us. We can light up an entire city with the palm of our hand. You can, for days. And all of this energy that's going out is coming back. And people try to outsmart it, but they get busted in the end. And I met a girl when I was driving Lyft. Okay? And it was a very beautiful thing because this girl I met, very positive, upbeat little, happy girl. And I'm talking to her, and I tell her at the time about a t-shirt business, I was working on at the time, as a young man. And she showed me her Instagram account that she has for women, right? She goes hiking with women only, and she inspires and works with, females. And she had, I believe, yes, 4,000 followers. But when I went through her Instagram pictures, she had hundreds of likes, but she also had at least a minimum of 15, if not 20 comments that were actually interactive and required a human brain that was actually responding to the pictures. And people would be shocked. Okay, I've been online advertising and marketing now for about a decade, and I was talking to my camera guy, Paul, who does online advertising and marketing too. The kid's a genius. He just made, I believe, $85,000 on a cryptocurrency trade like that, and he's trading every single month. I mean, this kid's a genius. He took a business that was about to die, no customers, and one Facebook ad, he brought him over 20 new referrals. He's probably the closest online advertiser and marketer I've met to mirror myself. And we were both talking about how at least 75% of the social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube are fake. Celebrities are buying fake likes. And I was watching a realtor TV show on cable a while back, and I'm sitting there on the couch, and this realtor guy's partner exposes him. His name's Ryan. He's all over YouTube now. And you can go watch this episode where his partner says that he's buying fake likes on Instagram. And he's worried about him because he's making millions of dollars as a realtor, but why is he buying fake likes and trying to get the approval of other people and trying to get other people to like him? And when I was very insecure, and this is why I brought it up earlier, when I was very insecure in college, I bought fake likes. I was wearing big gold watches, the bling bling, trying to get people to like me, that complete strangers. I had $40,000 in cash worth of vehicles or cars, not leasing, not making payments, over $40,000 in cash worth of cars, all trying to get people to like me. I wanted complete strangers to approve me, because I had no idea who I was on the inside. I had not truly discovered myself from within, so I was constantly trying to fill my insecurity. I didn't give a fuck about other people. I listened to all these hype rappers or criminal rappers on the radio. I thought I was so tough and so badass at the time. And then, like I said, I had the chance to play a father figure role, and this is where most younger people wake up in life and they realize there's more to life than themselves. Mark Zuckerberg himself had his first child, and he donated 99% of, I believe 99.9% of his finances or assets to charities. Still talks about it in his interviews now. And then, on top of that, I hit a rock bottom, and I just tried killing myself in the forest because I had not truly discovered myself from within. I had nothing to fight for in life. If you don't know your life purpose, or you don't know who you are on the inside, you have no life purpose. And these other people, I totally get it. I totally get the philosophy and the mindset that they have not truly embraced or loved themselves from within, so they're still trying to get the approval of other people to like them. Will you please like me? When I date a girl now and I see over half of her pictures are selfies, and I mean, they're not just, selfies. She's getting, ready as if she's going, to high school prom or, for her, wedding. She's all dressed up like she's going to her wedding, and she's taking over half her pictures are those. And I just say, goodbye. And the reason is because if they do not truly love themselves first, no matter what you do, they're going to just be using you. And if you do not truly love yourself, if you're watching this video from within, no amount of approval or gold watches or Facebook likes, even if you're making millions of dollars, is going to fulfill the emptiness. That's what emptiness is. You're empty on the inside because you have not truly discovered or understand your true self. So you cannot love yourself. Whatever you put out all starts with you first. Everything starts with the mind first. It's why even the prophet Jesus said, you must truly love yourself first if you are to love your neighbor and then the Creator. But you have to love yourself first. When you study quantum physics
and specialized psychology like I have my whole life, we understand that everything starts with you first in your mind. So if you do not truly understand yourself from within, not some egotistic dogma mask, this fake love that society propagates owned by one family, when you truly understand and love yourself from within, then you can let out true love, give true love, and I receive and you deserve to receive a true love back from other people that you've taken the time to actually get to know and understand, and now you truly love them for who they truly are. My last relationship, we were not ego buddies butting heads. We absolutely took the time to understand each other's true selves. And because we both appreciated and loved ourselves, there was no power struggle. There was no ego butting. We were not using each other. We gave authentic love. We absolutely trusted each other. We appreciated the time we had with each other because we understood that we were our own individual adults that truly understood and had our life purposes. So we appreciated any time that we had together. And this allowed for the relationship to flourish through the vibration of gratitude instead of need and clinginess and possession and jealousy. And what does this have to all do with Facebook likes? It's exactly that. This is exactly the problem that I'm pointing out. That people that have to buy fake subscribers and fake likes, they're only going to try filling their insecurity or feeling better about themselves. But guess what? It won't work. They're going to need more subscribers, more fake likes. Just like the $1 Million Realtor. And it's still not going to fill their emptiness on the inside. Because they have not truly discovered themselves from within. They do not truly love and appreciate and respect their true selves. And if you are cheating your way to success, then guess what kinds of people you're going to attract to you? Oh God, they came to me all right and left in college. Straight up psychopaths. Disgusting. And if you are cheating though, it's never going to fulfill. And in the end, the long run, you are going to be busted. Because when you truly love and understand yourself, you want to give this authentic version of yourself to humanity and help life evolve. Because if I can just help one of you guys, all of life is going to evolve. My life's going to be better. My family's life's going to be better. My kids, your life, your family, all of life is going to prosper if I can just help one of you guys. That's why I make these videos. Because I've studied this my entire life. And if I could just guide a handful of you, I'm fulfilled. I'm grateful. I'm joyful. And if you are buying fake subscribers and likes though, it's because you have nothing to offer society. It's the truth. If someone has to buy fake likes, it means they're worthless. Because the more you improve yourself, the more you grow your true authentic self from within, the more value you have to provide humanity. And the more value you have to provide humanity through hard work and practice and studying, the more value you're going to get back. And if you do not have authentic value from studying and work, hard work and studying and improving, then guess what? These people have to cheat, buy subscribers and buy likes. And you're not only screwing over those people that come to your channel thinking that you're the real deal, but you're screwing over all of the people they interact with. So now this is a ripple effect. So now now these people that are buying fake likes are not only misleading and guiding the people that come directly to their channel, they might go out and share something you gave that's not even true or accurate. And now you're screwing over all of humanity. And oh my goodness, you better get ready, because when you fall, you are going to hit the ground hard. And it's not going to feel good. You might even be in that forest, and you might even, like I myself, you might even slip those wrists all the way. Because that's how painful it's going to be. The higher you get off of cheating, the bigger the fall. You know, I remember Lil Wayne came out a couple years ago and said he didn't even understand the meaning of his life. I said, I wonder why? You're having to medicate yourself out every day and you're singing about whores and strippers. The complete opposite of love. The complete opposite of truly loving yourself from within. I wonder why, when you're not medicated for a day or two, you finally start to come out publicly and say, I wonder what the purpose of my life is. I wonder what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Kanye West is supposedly singing gospel music now. He's starting to finally touch in just to a little bit of what it feels like to be alive. What life could be. I wonder what these... they finally come back to reality or life. They come back to life just a little bit from all of this cheating and delusion, this big ego up in the skies, and they start to realize, wait a moment, this is what life feels like? I haven't felt this since when I was a baby born. And we are born on the vibration as 400 trillion to 1 miracles. As the plants and everything, the miracle frequencies, the love frequencies of creation that expands out and grows life, because life can only grow through love. And whatever you put out comes back to you. It's why in the end, the bad guys, it all comes back to them, and they die and they lose. And they get spiritually, after their physical body decays, as a soul, they get to feel all of the suffering around the world that they caused. And God help their soul, because all of that energy is going to come back to them when their body's decayed, and it's not going to feel good. You're going to feel like you've died times the millions of lives that you screwed over. Or, when your physical body decays, you get to feel as a soul all of the love that you sent out, all of the prosperity and joy and giving and service that you gave in the name of love. And you get to feel millions of lives that you helped improve in life, and animals and trees all come back to you as a soul when your physical body decays. All of that energy. And oh my God, that's what I call heaven. And guys, you're not going to outsmart the universe, because your intuition, right, your gut instinct, all of the bees and the animals go with the flow. They're not thinking, Friday we got to go to Mesa, Tuesday we got to go to Puerto Penasco, Thursday we got to go to Nogales, Friday we got to go to New York. No, the birds are going with the flow, their intuition. The intuition is what connects you to the super conscious. Some call it God, or I call it infinite life. The energy that's flowing through all of life, or the Holy Spirit. Right? Because we're energetic beings. And this is what your intuition is. This is how it protects you against evil. This is why when you walk by somebody, sometimes, or you're talking to somebody, you're just like, ugh, something feels off about this guy. Or, ugh, he's not trying to help me. He's just trying to fill his pockets. He doesn't give a fuck about me. Ugh, this sleazy snake salesman. Ugh. That's your intuition. What did your grandma used to say? Follow your gut instinct. Very wise words. But your intuition is connected. Your intentions. You cannot fool life. The energy that you're putting out is connected to your intentions. And it's going to come back to you. This is why no matter how much you think and you try to outsmart it, your intentions are clear. And it's going to come back to you. And if you just do things the authentic way, study, put in the hard work, and improve your value to where you have more worth and value to give humanity, you're going to get subscribers, you're going to get likes, and they're going to be authentic, and you get to enjoy the fulfillment. And how do you spot fake accounts? I'm going to close out this video as we're closing to the 30-minute mark. How do you spot fake accounts? Like I said, I met Hana Hung while I was doing Lyft at the time, one of my 30 jobs, and she had 4,000 followers, but she had at least a minimum of 15 authentic comments that required human thinking and hundreds of likes. And there's a ratio that me and other, advertisers and marketers that have been in the field long enough or have accomplished enough understand. There's a ratio. You got to look at comments, and you got to look at likes on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. If someone's saying, my foot's falling asleep. Oh, man. Oh, woo-hoo-hoo!
that's asleep. And there is a like to there is a like to comment ratio, okay guys? And this is where you have to apply some common sense because common sense is not that common anymore. And I go to my Instagram right now, and a really popular one is yoga. There's all these yoga girls popping up right and left that are buying likes like crazy. Let's just go to one right now, okay? Here's a girl right here, okay? We got Angela Khan Yoga, right? And she's got 1,500 views. And we go to comments. Let's see what comments she's got. Comments, she's got no comments. She's got no comments. No comments. And supposedly she's got 1,500 views. Let's go to her profile. She's got 207,000 followers. And she's a public figure. Okay, this video's got 2,500 likes and only 31 comments. Oh my god, how long did it take us? How long did it take us, guys? Oh my goodness, let's find another one. This is a luxury traveling page. We got Switzerland hotels. We got Switzerland hotels. And I'm gonna laugh when some of these people try to sue me and the judge just laughs at them and tells them to go home. Okay, so we got how many likes? 2,700 likes. And we got we got about 10 comments. We got about 10 comments. How long did it take us, guys? Oh my god, let's go to their profile. 200,000 likes. Another picture. Another picture. 5,000 likes and only 50 comments, including all of their responses and replies. 8,000 likes and only 40 comments. Oh my god. 14,000 likes and about 30 comments. I'm going to show you guys a legitimate account, okay? If I can find it here. Come on. I cannot, unfortunately, find Hana Hong. I was going to use the example I told you guys. Let me find another one. Okay. Carolina Stentita. 700 likes, right? 700 likes. She says, wow, I just hit 10,000 followers on the last day of 2019. Okay. So we're going to see, okay, so she's 700 likes, and she's got 111 comments, including her responses. This is a legitimate account. And I commented and I said, yay, legitimate accounts still exist. She's got 10.1 thousand followers. Let's find another picture of hers. Right here. 417 likes. You can't really see it, sorry guys. And 53 comments. This is a legitimate account. And the ratio that you're using here is basically, guys, mine is for every 500 likes on Instagram, there should be a minimum of 20 comments. If not more. Most would say 50. And a lot of people use a 10-to-1 ratio. If there's 100 likes on Instagram, there should be 10 authentic comments. And this is where people they try to outsmart the system. They buy comments. And you see a bunch of enjoys times like 5,000. And I'm just like, those are not real people. Those are robots. Is this the realtor Ryan? Oh my goodness. And that's Instagram, okay? Once again, some would say for every 100 likes there should be 10 authentic comments. And that just makes sense. Use some common sense. If there's 100 people liking a picture at a museum, there should be at least 10 people at that museum that like that picture that are commenting and talking about that picture besides I just like it. Right? When you go to the museum,
You say, wow, I love this picture. Okay, I love this. I like that. You just kind of keep walking and you say, that's okay. I like it. But at least for every 100 pictures, you should stop and just really stare at 10 of them and just say, wow, that is amazing. I like this. I like that. I like this. For about 30 seconds or a minute. YouTube. How do you spot fake accounts? Oh my God. Oh my God. There are, oof. I don't even want to tell people how many fake accounts on YouTube right now. Now, views are different. I pay YouTube a lot of money, or I paid YouTube a lot of money for promotional views. Just like Avengers and Inception and other blockbusters, Avatar, you pay for advertising to get people to come watch the video before they make a decision themselves. But I'm talking subscribers and likes. Oh my God. And how do you spot the fake accounts? Once again, comments, authentic comments. And use your common sense and intuition. If someone's saying they have 100,000 subscribers on YouTube or 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, if not more, but they're using a webcam off of their phone or poor quality recording quality, horrible editing, or just in general, you just can tell they have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I do all these videos in one shoot, guys, not edited. I was out filming on the beaches of Rocky Point at 11 o'clock at night on 3 hours of sleep in Mexico. And my camera guy said something very interesting when I was hesitating. Are you a professional or are you not? You can tell right away if someone's a professional or if they know what the fuck they're talking about. Now, YouTube is exactly like Instagram. Okay, for every 10,000 views, there should be a minimum 30 likes. Some would say 10-to-1 ratio, 10,000 likes, 10,000 views, 100 likes minimum. I disagree. I think it depends on the genre and it depends on the video. I go a 25% ratio almost. 10,000 views, 25 likes, or 30 likes. Comments are very tricky on YouTube, okay? And it's because depending on the demographic watching the video, if it's a children's video, kids are not commenting on their parents' account. Older people watching classical concertos, like myself, on YouTube are not usually commenting. They're just enjoying the classical music. So it's very tricky. But read the comments. Are they authentic comments? And if something has 1 million views, obviously it should at least have a couple hundred comments. If something has 100,000 views, it should at least have a minimum 100 comments. Facebook. Oh my God. Okay, but I don't even know how to go into Facebook because Facebook's a mess right now. And by that I mean I paid Facebook a lot of money to get to reach out and invite 10,000 authentic people from around the world to follow my nonprofit page. And when I run an ad on Facebook now, guess how many people it shows? Not an ad, excuse me, a post. When I post a motivational post for free, guess how many people see this ad out of the 10,000 that I paid Facebook? 100, 97, 63. So basically Facebook just robbed me, and a lot of business owners and public figures are complaining too. So Facebook's very difficult. I won't go into Facebook, okay? But Instagram and YouTube, guys, be aware. This is why I'm making this video, to bring perspective and awareness to people. Why? Because I understand a lot of you watching this video are still young. That's not a bad thing. I understand a lot of older people watching this video, they're ignorant or they don't understand anything about the internet. So they're wasting, their time is being taken advantage of, right? Literally, someone grabbing your breasts and taking advantage of you. It's no different. I say it all the time. Martin Luther King said, I will hate no man because I will not allow them to have power over me. He was way ahead of his times. We're not physical beings. We are energy, right? So if you are hating someone or seeking revenge, they already have power over you. They've already raped you. They're raping you every second. You allow them to keep having power over you, energetically, mentally, your soul. I don't want you guys to be taken advantage of by these fake accounts, by these people that most likely, if they're having to buy subscribers and likes, have no idea what advice they're giving you, or what the advice they're giving you, they have no idea what they're talking about. And you're going to go to the gym and do something they told you, or you're going to put something in your vehicle or your car, and there goes your car. You be very careful, guys, who you follow with your time, because time is the most valuable thing. You do not get it back, ever. And I hope this video helped a lot of you guys. I'm going to put in the comments, you know, the different parts, because I know the beginning was more of a build-up to the root of the real problem. Because I don't believe in the symptom. I believe in the root of the problem. You know, people want to write these medications going after the symptoms of people's problems in life. This is why I studied the science of life for so long, or the universe. But the root of the problem is why I went on a talk for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes in the beginning of this video, for people can understand, not just know, but understand the philosophy and the psychology of these people, and the opposite, which is truly understanding and loving your true self. We are 400 trillion to 1 miracles. We are all here with a pretty unique purpose, to say the least, and unique version of ourselves that will never be repeated again, because that denies the very nature of life. God bless all of you guys. Oh my goodness, he's not religious and he said God bless you. Have a great day, guys. I hope this video helps some of you, and I wish you all the very best. I'm going to go sit on my couch and watch movies for 4 hours. I already took the dogs for a walk this morning, took down my Christmas lights from the house. Gonna make some more YouTube videos today. Gonna go for a bike ride tomorrow. Work on some business projects today too for a little bit. We all deserve to prosper, guys. We all deserve to prosper. And I'm waiting for you in abundance, and I'm waiting for you in heaven. Thank you.